Hello there, everybody, and today for Batman the Animated Series, I'm doing The Laughing Fish. So this is easily one of the best Joker episodes, for sure. A big step up from the last time we saw the Joker show up in this show. And this time he goes out with a different kind of scheme. And this is definitely one of Joker's most iconic episodes, because he's mainly known for making fish laugh and have smiles on it, and it's definitely deadly to look at for sure. And Mark Hamill definitely shows a lot in his performance in this episode. But basically, while a group of fishermen are trying to scoop out some fish, they find a whole group of them pale with smiling faces on it, and they are shocked to see this until we see Harley Quinn and Joker make a commercial to promote the fish. And so Batman decides to go in and investigate what is going on with Joker. But yeah, this episode's definitely just has a lot of crazy things going on. And I do like the return of Harley Quinn. I wasn't expecting her to show up in this episode, but she does. But the other big thing that happens is that we see Batman disguise himself as one of the targets, because there's this dude that Joker hired to basically make the chemicals to take out the fish, and Batman's somehow able to disguise himself as this man, and the man ends up in the bat suit, and we see like this cat that gets infected after finding a fish, and he ends up attacking what we thought was Batman, but it turns out it was the other man, and then he ends up getting infected, and he starts laughing and getting Jokerized, and his face is so creepy when we do see him like in this state. But Batman's able to inject some kind of cure, I'm pretty sure. I don't know if he died in this episode or not, the man, but it just shows how deadly the Joker can be, how unpredictable he is, that he's able to make fish smile. But it all leads to like a finale where Joker's gonna use more of this chemicals on a gigantic boat, and he even shoves Harley in like a fish suit just after being annoyed by her. But the main thing that happens is Harvey Bullock tries to investigate what's going on, and he ends up getting kidnapped by the two, and he's about to get eaten by a shark. But he ends up getting dropped into the tank, and the Joker, of course, closes the gate. But once Batman shows up, after finding all the clues, and after discovering some kind of cure for the fish, Batman swoops in, but he gets trapped underwater too, being forced to surrender for Bullock's life. He ends up having to fight a gigantic shark who's smiling as well, and we see Batman ride the shark, which I thought was probably easily the best highlight of this episode. But Batman's able to almost stop Joker until he escapes in his little like floaty. He ends up falling into the water, and it's suggested that the Joker dies, but it's left up for interpretation, of course. But of course, Joker didn't actually die. He comes back a few episodes later, so because Joker can survive pretty much a lot of things, and we don't see his proper death, which I'll probably get into in the future. But I know these episodes are like years old, but I really don't want to spoil it since it's really great stuff. And Bruce Timm and Paul Dini definitely show the writing and directing in this episode for sure. But it's up for interpretation of the Joker's death, multiple deaths in this show. And we even see like a kiss on the card. But Harley's, of course, bummed that Joker's gone. But Bullock just says, "Oh, he's a psychopath." And I just love how Harvey just calls it out. But the episode does end, of course. But The Laughing Fish was definitely probably the best Joker episode of this show. Mark Hamill just really connects well with Kevin Conroy's Batman in this episode, and we see Joker's one-liners really work in this episode. But the other last time we saw Joker, I think it was, I forget what episode it was. It was Joker's Favor, that episode. But I definitely give the Laughing Fish definitely a 9 or 8 out of 10 stars. The next episode I'm definitely excited to talk about, that being the Way of the Ninja. That's definitely going to be a different episode from these episodes for sure. So anyway, thanks for watching. I'll see you all next time.